but then lost it on the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Going for it on 4th down. The Redskins line up, split backfield. The Redskins turn the ball over on downs. The Seahawks come up with the stop and get the ball back on downs in excellent field position.
Well, there's 2 words you got to know about football, Jim. You know what it's called, or what those 2 words are? It's called game management, and that was not part of it right there. Bad decision to go for on 4th down.
D'Angelo Hall with the interception.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Thompson's out there to receive the screen pass. Second and 13. They'll go ground. Picks up about 5. The Redskins have run the ball well all game long, but they're down on the scoreboard. Thompson's putting up some monster numbers, even in a losing cause.
Yeah, this defense, they have no answers for this run game today, Jim. They have tried everything, blitzing, crowding the line of scrimmage. Nothing is working. The one thing that is working, though, the defense is winning the game.
The Redskins snap it at the 41. Griffin gonna take off with it. Griffin's gonna avoid the hit by sliding.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're gonna get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
It's now 1st and 10. And that's Chancellor, who almost came away with a pick. Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here. Quarters formation here for the defense. Bennett in on the quarterback and takes him down.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Loss of 5 on the play. The Redskins get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. Surveys. Wants to go deep. Airing it out down the field. There's a receiver there, and the catch is made.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
We're heading to the 4th quarter in what has been a completely one-sided affair. I'd ask if a comeback is possible, but when it's this margin, Phil, I'm a realist.
You are a realist, Jim, and you know when you're behind, like you are a lot of times when we play golf, by the 14th or 15th hole, you know it's over.
Another takeaway early in the 4th, and if there was ever a thought of a miracle comeback, that interception pretty much ended it.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they ever thought there could be a miracle comeback in this game. It's been bad all day long. I actually feel bad for them throwing that interception because they just can't seem to do anything right on the offensive side.
He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play, what a run.
You don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL, but not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
Ross is going to run this one out. Still powering ahead. Has space. No one's going to get him now. Touchdown!
This kick returner, he's so good. You always have to pay attention to him. Even when he catches the football in the end zone, he will bring it out. He is dynamic. We see why he brings that football out. Makes people miss, has great speed, and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Seahawks take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looks so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
The Redskins lined up in the nickel. 2nd down and 8. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Picks up maybe 3. The Seahawks have clearly enjoyed being able to take the air out of the football when needed today. Lynch is dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today. Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Breaks free. Ball's out. And he's in.
That's the way they're taught, to be greedy. Don't be satisfied with just getting the turnover. Take it all the way back to the house for the score.
Extra point was good. The Redskins lined up, onside kick coming up. The receiving team has the recovery. And he's brought down right at the 43. The Seahawks retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game.
And they get the sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Looking to go down the field here. And it's incomplete.
Well, you must, on the offensive side, throw the football deep 3 or 4 times a game. That time, they're just not able to connect on the deep throw.
The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The Seahawks decide to go for a run here on 3rd and long. And look, not second-guessing that play call. Not many in the playbook. In the passing game, they're going to pick up a 1st down. They go with the run. The defense is not fooled. And now they're going to have to punt.
Launching it deep. The Seahawks turn the ball over on downs.
The Seahawks were absolutely pushing their luck that time, going forward on 4th and short when they have the lead here in the 2nd half. I wonder what they were thinking. Now that defense has to come out there and get it done.
1st down at the 48. Met by Thomas.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Right there to take them down. No huddle time.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
It's out of bounds, incomplete. Offense still on the field here on 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 4 for the 1st. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. The Redskins now move the chains.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. 1st down at the 37. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Well, when you see a throw that bad, there's a couple things that can happen. Maybe a defensive player flashed in front of him, or maybe the quarterback just lost control of the football.
2nd down and 10. Bobby Wagner gets to the quarterback. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the 2nd half. 3rd down after the sack. Griffin's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. Griffin standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And they swap him again.
when you blitz on third down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, and they sack the QB.
The Redskins turned the ball over on downs.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
First down at the 32. Throws the pass. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. Second down after the incompletion. Kerrigan with the sack.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
Unable to bring it in.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The Seahawks have it at the 44. The Seahawks turn the ball over on downs. The Seahawks go for it on 4th and long, and it does not work out.
Well, listen, 4th and long, no matter when you go for it, your chances of making it are not very good. And that time it doesn't work. Good job by the defense being alert and knowing the situation.
And now they'll try over again on second down. The Redskins are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Handoff made. That's Wagner making the stop. Going to go to the hurry up with under a minute to play. Got a flag. Pulls it in. That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count.
The Redskins understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here. In on third down, this is something they can handle.
Looking for some daylight up the middle.
Here in the fourth quarter, and you're down on offense, it takes courage to call that running play, and it backfires. That time they run it, they only pick up a few yards.
First down here.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Another interception. Into the open. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. They've got the sizable lead here, Phil Simms, but the one thing they don't want to do is let their guard down and make some silly mental mistakes like they did just there, coughing up the football.
You always have to be ready when you go on the field to try to think about what you're going to do, be sharp. I think you're right. They let their guard down, and that led to that fumble.
Second down now. Griffin set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. Looking to go deep. And intercepted. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.